Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Gianna and this is my tea corner. On with the story. This is my third time filming this. I am pissed off because I can't say her name because my friend advised me not to. I keep saying it. So, I'm going to be telling you the story time of my abusive, toxic, whatever you want to call it, ex-best friend. We are going to call her Isabella. Isabella. Her name is Isabella. Okay. Also, I have like neighbors that like bounce. What was that? But they like bounce and stuff. Like they have like a mini trampoline. I'm like annoyed much, but yeah. And then one kid up there. So I have like four floors. Neighbors, me, neighbors, neighbors. And these neighbors have this one child. No, these two children. One of them just cries the whole day, and then the other one just starts screaming randomly. So, if that happens, sorry. Off topic. Okay. So, we're gonna start at the very beginning when I first met Isabella. So, Isabella and I were in the same cluster this year, 6th grade, and the first day of school, we really hit it off. Like, we were friends and all that. She was really nice to me, and so, good, great. And then my best friend since like kindergarten ever, she's in my intro, Lexi. I'll link her channel in my description. So go check her out. Best friend since ever. She goes to the library every day after school. So I was like, hey, I'm coming with you. She was like, cool. Great. Totally thought there was somebody in my house. Chill. But so we go to the library and Isabella's there. And I'm like, hey, what's good? And she's like, nothing is ever good. She said that to me, by the way, just like, and I'm like, great, yeah, okay, and bye. And then I go and sit back with Lexi, and she comes over to me and she's like, hey, can I sit with you guys? I have no friends. And of course, being the decent human being that I am, I say, sure. And so, she sits in with us and we talk and we hit it off, all of us, just great friends. And the next day at school, I introduced her to our whole friend group, which is my still friend group now, and I love them so dearly. Eliana, Jamie, Brianna, Jessica, Lexi, and myself. I have 5 friends. Lovely. And so Isabella is introduced to them, and we all talk about stuff and hit it off immediately. Great friends. Best friends. Well, used to be best friends. And she was really nice. Like, she did nice stuff for us. Like, one thing that pissed me off was she said she had a terrible home life and was so depressed and so poor. But she would come to the library because we would all bring money to the library to go like to Dunkin' and Charlie's. Stan Charlie's, by the way. Hashtag go to Charlie's. Charlie's is life. But anyways. So she would bring like stacks of 20s in, and I'd be like, excuse me, I thought you were poor and had a terrible home life. Oh, and she used to say that her father didn't love her, and her father would be giving her like stacks of 20s, and I get $5 a week, and I go to the library 3 days out of the week, and I get $5. You be getting 20 a day. I'm just gonna let that sink in. Okay, great. Great. So she would do that and stuff for us, and she'd like buy us stuff and whatever. She'd be like nice and stuff. And then it like gradually happened. Like, she gradually became the booty hole that she is. I don't want to swear on my Jesus channel. What? I need to sit down. So she gradually became so just a terrible human being. Okay, yeah, no, can't do that. She just became a terrible human being. And yeah. So she literally started like just being rude to us, like not middle, but like kind of before, like a little before the middle of the school year. Like she would just start like saying things that were like, step it down there. And then it gradually became to like, that's not okay for you to be saying, shut up. That level through the school year. And then once it got to that level, she would start like hitting us playfully. And then it would be like full on like punching us. And then it would be like punching and kicking us so hard that we would get bruises. Excuse me, cat, I'm trying to film a video. You know what? Come here. I want to love you. Look at my kitty. Great. Have fun. Okay. But she would be like, we would be getting bruises from this girl, Isabella, and I'm like, honey. So me and a couple of my friends in my cluster, because we have the same classes, like 3 classes together, we would walk up to Isabella and be like, Isabella, you need to stop. We are all like not having it. Sis, step down. This is a warning. And she was like, okay, I'll try. And we were like, okay, thanks, Isabella. Then we'd be friends and stuff, and everything would be fine. And then she would keep doing it and stuff, so we had to keep going up to her. Isabella, you need to stop. This is not okay. She keeps doing it and keeps doing it. And so it just gets worse and stuff. And so by the end of the school year, we're all fed up. We're like, Isabella, stop now, or we're not being your friend. She doesn't stop. So our very courageous friend, Jamie, love ya, shout out. A very courageous friend, Jamie, decides one day, we all decide that we're gonna drop her, but like, no more friendship happening there. And so she goes over to camp. Isabella. Any name can start with C and A. Any name. Isabella. We go over. Jamie goes over to Isabella and is like, hey, we're not your friend anymore. You're going to deal with it from the whole group. And walks back over to us. And we're like, that's all you said. And she's like, yeah, whatever. And so like Isabella starts crying. She's like, I didn't do anything. And we're like, we gave you like 1,500 warnings throughout the year. What do you mean you didn't do anything? No. And so she would start like sister snatching our friends from us. And we're like, honey, no. But anyways, there's like, oh my god. And then, this is just like a, excuse you. It's just like a random fact to put in there. But Isabella, we noticed, like she never slept over at any of our houses for this very reason. Isabella had lice the whole year. Never got rid of it. Honey, no. No, what the fuck you doing? That's just because I'm mad. Happened once, fine. We're like, no, what are you doing? You're not invited anywhere anymore. So yeah. And I don't even know if she got it out or got it treated yet or anything, but it's been like the whole year, like day one, like I was like, sis, you got a bug in your hair. Like she had like bugs the first day at school and everything. But she was nice, so it was like, hi. But we were like, okay. And she had it on the last day of school too, and I was like, sis, you have an issue. But they were like the big ones, but they were like, you know how there's like eggs, babies, adults. Well, not, they're not that big, but like adults. And she had those. And I was like, but yeah, so that happened. And so, like I said before, we go to the library every day after school. And of course, one day, Isabella's there. So we're like, okay, normal thing, whatever. So there's like a line of booths. We usually sit in the middle one, and then Isabella sat here. So we were all sitting here, and the librarian, who knows us so well, we love her so much. Like, I love her. Lexi's aunt also. She's like, why are you leaving Caroline out? Like, what's the thesis? And so we tell her, and she's like, well, this, that, and the other thing. And she pulls us all into a room, and she talks to us. She's like, this is what's happening. Why is it happening? Why didn't you come to us sooner? And so we tell her all these things. We start ranting to her. We all get very upset. And she's like, why didn't you come to me or the school? And we go, we went to the school, but our school is shitty. So bad. And they didn't do anything about it. We went to the school multiple times. They did not do anything about it. And she's like, okay, well, that's a problem. Why didn't you come to me? And we're like, because you're the librarian. What could you do? Well, we didn't say that, but like, we were thinking it. What could you do? And Caroline, I'm not refilming this video. Isabella was sitting there crying. We're like, what do you mean you gave me warnings? I never heard of this. And we're like, sis, no. You knew. You knew. You knew. But yeah, I was like, And so the librarian was just like, no, whatever, no, this, that, and the other thing. Sis. And so we got out of the room, thankfully, and we all packed up our stuff, and we're like, we're boycotting the library. That didn't last very long. It was the only place we had to hang out. We're boycotting the library. Done and over with. And so we go to the park, everything's fine, whatever. And then, like, a couple days go by, and we're at the park, and then sometimes we'll, like, split up, so half of us will go to Dunkin' one day, and then the other half will go the next day, and we'll get each other things and stuff like that, because we're good friends. Sorry, my phone cut out, but, where was I? I talked about so, me, Lexi, and Brianna, no, it was just me and Lexi. Me and Lexi got the easy way out that day, and we were just sitting in the library. And of course, Isabella was there sitting by herself and stuff. And so, yeah, our other friends who were at Dunkin' for us, because we loved them so much, their stuff was with us. So we were just waiting for them there, because we were going to go back to the park after they came back. And suddenly Isabella gets up and goes off. And so Isabella comes back before our friends do, which is weird because she left before and went to the same places and we came back earlier. I think I know why. Just thought of it. She has a bike that she stole, by the way. She stole a bike from, like, there's a bike rack at her school, and some kid left his out there while he walked to Charlie's or whatever, and she took his bike and spray painted it and stuff. So but yeah, so she was on her bike and stuff, and she came back and she had a culotta, and we're like, okay, we didn't think anything of it. And then she walks over to us, and like, she goes, oh shoot, it's about to go down, or something along the lines of that. I don't know, this is not exact dialogue, but something about that. And she walks over to us and she's like, here, and then walks away, and we're like, was it poisoned? What'd you do to it? There had to be, like, she hated us so much after we said that, so we're like, she had to poisoned it or something. And we're like, I don't know. By the way, it wasn't even like a good one that we like. Like we told her before, I'm pretty sure I told her before that I hated this flavor. It was like pineapple. So there's like cosmic ones at Dunkin', and I love those. Those are great. Except for the pineapple one, or the yellow one, or whatever it is. I just don't like it. And so I told her that one day, and that's the one she got us, and I was like, you did that on purpose. And she got it without whipped cream. Like, who does that? It's whipped cream, come on. But so she got us that, and we were like, what? And she goes, it's yours, just have it. And we're like, okay, sis. And so we took a sip out of it. There was nothing wrong with it. We still don't know why she gave it to us. We're not her friend. I don't know if she meant it to be like peace offering, because she still like hated us and said some really mean things to us or about us on her Snap story, or if it was like, I don't know. But our friends came back and were like, what? How'd you do that? And we were like, Isabella gave it to us. And they're like, is it poison? And we're like, that's what we thought. But no, we tried it and we're safe. And they were like, okay. As confused as we were. And they got our drinks. We had a normal day. We, so we're sitting at like our booth or whatever, and we have like all our coffees and whatever. And everything's like sprawled out around the table. Like there's homework everywhere because somebody's doing homework, drawing, computer, everybody's on their computers doing something on their phones, like actual like working and stuff. And so like C goes, oh my god, we're like people editing YouTube videos. And so I took this picture. If I can find it, I'll like insert. If I didn't find it, oh, it's not there clearly. But if I did find it, that's the picture. And we were like, so ugly in that picture. But yeah, we had a normal day, and then that's kind of all we really heard until a couple weeks ago. Was it this? Oh, why did I say a couple weeks ago? It was this week. This week, this girl Morgan, she's our friend now and stuff, but she was friends with Caroline, like best friends, because Caroline had no other friends than us, and so they were like best friends. And so Morgan texts me, and you know those TBH things on Snapchat? She did one for Caroline, was like, oh my god, I'm your best friend, whatever. And I was like, Morgan, you need to, because like she was our friend before hers. She's like, Morgan, you need to get away from her, like all the bad things and stuff. And she goes, yeah, I said that to Caroline. She said something along the lines of you're a white ass hoe. And I'm like, you know. But she was like being really rude and stuff. I can insert like again, I'll try and insert pictures if I can't. They're at the end of the video or something like that. I'll find a way. You will see these pictures. You'll see them. And so I read all the text and like, whoa, sis, hold up. And Caroline thought, I'm not redoing the video. I'm not redoing it. Isabella was like, still having lice, and so Morgan finds out that she's had lice for years and was like, no sis, bye, and is not her friend anymore. So she came over to us and we're like, yes, of course, sis. And so she started telling us like things that Isabella would say about us and stuff like that, and we were like, this is for Rachel, you big fat white hoe. Sorry. But yeah, so that's the story of our abusive ex-toxic best friend or whatever. What do you guys think? I'm literally posting for 0 subscribers. Well, 1, my best friend, my homegirl. But literally posting for like nobody. So, if you somehow maneuvered your way to my channel somehow, comment what you think on this girl. I'll link all my stuff in my description. Go subscribe to my best friend, Lexi, also in the description. So yeah. By the way, I'll try to get like a video up each week. I'll try. I'm not that interesting. Actually, like I don't do things. So like, I don't know. I'll probably vlog. I have a birthday party Saturday, so I might vlog at that with one of my other best. That was so mean. That's so mean. So I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, I feel so bad. So in my group of friends, I also have my best friend Gianna. We have the same name. Oh my god, how did I forget her? Oh my god, that's so sad. She, like, I've known her since literally the day I was born, because her dad and my mom were like best friends, and we live right down the street from each other, and we've known each other literally our whole lives. How could I forget her? Oh my god, I love her so much. Like, you don't understand. And so I'll love all my friends so much. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot her. That's so sad. But I'm going to her brother's birthday party, and so I'll vlog what we do. We're probably literally gonna watch Netflix. All we do at kids' birthday parties. Well, it depends. Anyways, yeah. That's it. I think I did okay for this first video, except being very stressed. And yeah. I think I'm doing, excuse me. I think I'm doing a good job. So, like, subscribe, comment if you feel like it, and don't forget, if you can't say something nice, say something terrible. Bye, guys.
I don't know if I'm in love with you or the idea of loving